Hello painting peeps and welcome. It's Kathleen from COZ Creations. Welcome to the No Bra Zone, guys. I'm glad you're here. We're working on an oval canvas today, and that is not white, guys, and I apologize in advance for this messy bottle. I am out of my Artist Loft white. The only white I have is Amsterdam and Golden Fluids, and I didn't want to use my Golden Fluids for the base coat because that's kind of expensive paint, so I am using Amsterdam Titanium Buff. And beautiful kind of off-white paint. Now that Amsterdam takes a little bit of mixing. Most heavy body paints do. So what I do, guys, is I put a little bit of pouring medium at the bottom of my container. I add a little bit, equal amounts of the paint, and I mix it up really, really good. And then I slowly start to add more paint. More pouring medium, because the heavier body paints tend to get a bunch of little kind of goobies in them if you put it in the cup and then just dump your pouring medium full force on top. So I find that that works to give me a beautiful creamy kind of color. Now, because our base coat, and I'm going to be doing a cloud pour. But I'm going to leave a lot of negative space, and then we'll decide what to do with it after that. And if for some reason my cloud pour gets wonky, then we'll go on and figure out something to do. That's part of the fun, but that's the plan, to do a cloud pour with lots of negative space. Now, because my base coat, I'm using a lot of earth tones, because my base coat, which is down, is an off-white, a nice buff color, I did not want to use satin enamel in the pure white because I feel that this would make this look dingy. So instead, our satin enamel for our cloud pour is satin enamel in the beige neutral, and I'm pretty sure that's going to give us the same effect that we're looking for. And that's what we have right here in this cup. You can see how nice it matches with the base coat. We've got some yummy colors today. I love my coppers and my teals, and the cream color I think is going to go very, very well with these colors. Look at that, guys. Oh my goodness. I just love paints. That is Golden Fluid Turquoise in the fluid paint, and because I'm doing a cloud pour, I need my paints to be a little bit thicker. My pouring medium, which is 50% Floetrol, 50% Golden GAC 800, is also thin. So when you mix a thin pouring medium with a fluid paint, your paints tend to be a little bit too fluid. Perfect for a swipe and perfect for Dutch pours if you add a little bit of water to it. But I am out of my golden medium that I can add to my paints to thicken them up without compromising them. So instead, I add a complementary tube paint, which is heavier than the golden fluids. And in this case, we use the Pebeo Studio Acrylics, and this is the blue Vert. So started off with this, added my pouring medium, got it nice and creamy, and added a little bit of this and stirred, and stirred. Two paints take a lot of stirring, guys. What else do we have? This is the same two paints together, but I added to it a little bit of our base coat color to kind of tone it down a little bit. So we went from this to this by adding some of this titanium buff to the turquoise and the Pebeo, what the heck is this? Iridescent blue-green. Is that what these are so hard for me to read, guys. Blue Vert Iridescent by the Pebeo. Our next color is, oh my goodness, Yummy goodness. Now, I played with this for a while. What I did was I saw a color swatch with a bunch of different colors together. So, and I'll post a picture of it, I wanted to paint in all of those colors. So I kind of had to make this fellow. That is a combination of golden fluids in the iridescent copper. I added a couple of drops of the golden fluids in the burnt sienna to warm it up. And because these two paints were fluid and my pouring medium is fluid, I needed to thicken it up. So what I used was my Master's Touch burnt sienna in the tube paint. And that made a beautiful, beautiful, yummy color, guys. I would write this one down because that is just so warm and luscious. This right here, I used this color combination the other day and I was so pleased with it. That right there, guys, is golden, nickel azo gold, the Q word, and I added to it, you can tell, I scrape every bit of paint out of a tube. I added to it Pebeo Studio Acrylics, and this is the Iridescent Precious Gold, which I just ordered 2 more tubes of because this is heavenly, guys. So started off with this, added a little bit of this, mixed it up real good, added my pouring medium, and stirred until it was the right consistency. What is that consistency, guys? Let's take a look. It leaves subtle mound on a mound on a mound. So it does not dissipate straight through to the paint below. It leaves a little bit of a creamy, creamy mound, kind of like my moisturizer I put on my face at night. Now this guy in that color swatch was kind of a peachy hue. And I don't have any peach colors. You make peach by mixing some red with some yellow and slowly starting to add a little bit of white to it. But what I did instead was I took this color and I added a little bit of our base coat to it until I got to the peachy hue I was looking for. Our final color today is the DecoArt Satin Enamel, and that is in the beige neutral. Now you got to go easy with this, guys, because it explodes. So I'm going to do 2 layers of paint, then I'm going to put a little satin enamel in it, and then 2 more layers of paint. You don't need much of this, guys. So there you have it. We're going to fill this cup up. We're going to do hopefully a successful cloud pour with a lot of negative space. If it's not successful, we'll keep going and make it, or try to make it, something pretty, guys. Let's put some tunes on. Let's get busy.
Don't answer the phone, spending the days on my own, then repeats this for weeks to come. I don't care what I miss, 'cause my life is dismissed. I keep searching for my bliss. It took days to finally start writing songs, but now it's begun. I go oh, 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 I go oh, 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 oh.
Girlfriend, you got me smiling brighter each day. Stars are brighter, I feel lighter in every way. Girlfriend, there's no one like you when it comes to loving. Life is richer, lips are sweeter. Now listen, stay and let's figure out where to go and how about family, new history. Here I go, dreaming. You got me going wilder than wild. Girlfriend, there's nothing that can stop us. Oh, you got me winning my laughter mind. I know there's nothing that I can't do with you, with you. Girlfriend, you make my edges seem smooth. The world is happier and less busy around us too.